Hey guys, John with Phone Opinion with a review of the new Samsung Galaxy Gear smartwatch. I decided to get it with the black wristband with the chrome colored face. They offered a lot of other different colors, bright orange and some other more pastel looking colors. This just seemed to be the most conservative look for everyday use for any situation. So this is the color I decided to go with. On the side here it's got the on off button to turn the screen on. You can also set it so you can just move your wrist up, and it doesn't always work well, but you move your wrist up and like you're going to look at the watch, and it'll light up and turn on the device so you can take a look at the time. I got it set up here with the weather on the screen and the time and the date. You can go into settings here. You just swipe left or right like you would on your phone, just left or right. It's actually pretty smooth for what it is. The screen doesn't seem to hang up or lag or anything like that. But you can go into settings and go into clock and clock type, and you can just go ahead and there's all sorts of different ones to scroll through. Digital, and if you keep scrolling to the left, you get to more traditional watch faces. So there's a lot of options there as far as customization of how you want your device to look. And there's any kind of movements to open up when you go into apps and stuff, and you want to close it back out, you just swipe down from the top, swipe left or right. It does have a camera on it, and it also shoots 720p video for 15. You can take 15-second video clips. I find it to be kind of awkward on your wrist to kind of just shoot videos and take pictures, but in a pinch, it would work pretty well, I guess, if you weren't too concerned about the quality, because the quality of the pictures is mediocre at best. I took a little shot here. I'll show you what we got. That's how you turn the camera on. Actually, just swipe down from the top from the I guess you'd call it your home screen, but I guess it would actually work. Yeah, it would be from your home screen. But you can take, here's a gallery here. But just took a little quick shot. Again, it's not the best lighting for you to see it, but it's okay. I mean, it's nothing you'd want to post on you. I think on Facebook or anything. Your phone's going to take a much better picture. But anyway, like I said, in a pinch, if you needed to capture something real quick, it does work. It works okay. You've seen, as I scroll to the menus, you get notifications. I have the Galaxy Note 3, which is right now is the only phone that works with this device. They are going to upgrade the software so that it'll work with the S4 and some of the other Samsung only devices. I don't know if I like that call by Samsung. I mean, I know they want to kind of have their own well-established ecosystem, kind of like Apple does, where you're locked in, but by turning their back on the rest of Android phone owners, they're possibly locking themselves out from a lot of potential customers. So anyway, you got the notification screen here, which it works with. I have text messages that come to my phone. It'll just pop in who sent it. You can read the text message, which is kind of handy if I'm in a meeting or something like that. I don't have to have my phone out and be all rude. I can just look at my watch. You can have it vibrate or have it make sound, or both, or nothing. You can mute it, so that's kind of nice. But just have it, it'll notify if you got a text message. I have Gmail set up. I do not have the Samsung Mail client, but if you do have the Samsung Mail client set up on your phone, it will let you know you've got an email, but you can't read it on the phone. Or excuse me, the watch. You have to read it on your phone. I'm not much of an email guy, so for me it's not a big deal. But if you're in a lot of emails and you need to check them right away, you're going to have to pull your phone out. But still, it gives you a notification, but it does not, right now it does not work with Gmail. But anyway, so the notifications, it's kind of nifty. That's one of the reasons why I decided to buy it, is because if I'm in a meeting or something like that, like I said, it's kind of slick. And if you want to respond to the notifications, like when you get a text message, you cannot type on the device. You can respond with S-Voice, which I'll get to next here. If you're familiar with Samsung phones at all, the S-Voice, it's okay. It's not as good as Google Voice. It's not as good as Siri, but it'll do the trick. I'll give you a quick demo here. Let's see what we can do. What's the weather going to be like today?
Today it's 70 degrees with just a few clouds in the sky.
So it works okay. You can ask it to send a text message or a reminder, or alarm, set an alarm and stuff like that. So again, it's handy. It's not doing anything that your phone doesn't already do, but if you don't feel like pulling out your phone or you don't have access to your phone, this is kind of a nice, quick way to get it done. It has voice memos where you can make a voice memo in here. You can make a 5-minute memo, which isn't too bad. And again, if you want to get out of this, you just swipe down from the top. It has the gallery with the pictures and videos you've taken. You can control the media on your phone, so any kind of music you're playing, whatever, it'll advance the songs. You could turn the volume up and down. It works pretty good. It's kind of nice. It's got a pedometer if you're into walking or running or whatnot. You can keep track of your steps, and you could actually, it integrates with Samsung's fitness client on their phone, which if you're using that, they work together. Again, here's your settings where you can go in for the clock, sound, volume, display. Check your battery. A lot of reviewers have been saying that the battery life on this, it only lasts for a day. I charged this 2 days ago, and I've used it. 2 days ago, I took it off the charger. Well, yesterday at 7 a.m. and it's been off the charger ever since then. And the battery's down to 46%. Not real heavy usage. Again, just notifications or whatnot. But I don't really see how you could use this device real heavily because it right now it doesn't have a lot of apps or anything available for it. There's some nifty ones that just make it usable, but you're not going to be playing a lot of games or anything on it. I do have a couple games. I'll go through the apps here. You can pull up your contacts, archive. There's a dialer for the phone, which is nice. You can just get right on it and dial a number. And you just hit send. And it calls, obviously it does it right through your phone. So, again, that's one of the reasons why I got it, if your phone's put away or something. But that being said, if you are working, if you're making a phone call from this, speakerphone's down here on the watch clasp. It's like having a speakerphone, so if you're out in public or anything, everybody's going to hear your conversation. So, but it's a nifty feature if you're home and you don't feel like messing with pulling out your phone or anything. Or if someone calls in, you don't want to dig it out, their picture will show up on the screen of the phone and the number and everything. You just swipe over on the face of the watch. You just swipe over and you just answer your phone. It works right off your phone. It actually works pretty good. I got a game of dice on here, which you can see it's in color, and you just pick I'm not much of a dice guy, but it was a free game. And you just pick your dice and you shake the device, and it gives you your number, your score, whatever. So you can do Find My Device, where if you lose your phone, it'll find it for you. And on my phone, I can do Find My Watch, Find My Gear, it says, and it'll find your watch for you. So kind of a nice feature. I've got Pocket on here for if you want to download or save a web page or an article on a website. It'll go into Pocket on your phone. You can pull it up on your watch, and it'll actually read it to you through S-Voice. So if you're driving or something and you want to listen or whatever, it'll come across on the speaker on the watch, and it's kind of a nifty feature the way they integrated it. Instead, if you don't want to read it, your watch will read it to you. So that's pretty cool. You see the S-Voice settings. There's a timer, a stopwatch, and then today's schedule if you have any kind of events or whatever for today. I'm pretty clear today. There's nothing going on. No events. So anyway, and there's your voice memo and your weather. As far as you can go in and adjust a few things on your weather, location and whatnot. So anyway, then you just scroll back down to get back to the home page or home screen. But all in all, it's a $300 watch. Depends on what you're looking for. I'm sure as time goes, this is the first real smartwatch as far as I'm concerned. I don't think Pebbles or Sony's watch is even close to the same league as this one. But it's expensive. It is nifty. It does do some cool things, and what it tells you it does do it well. I think down the road you'll see these become a lot more popular and do a lot more. But I'm one of them guys. I'm an early adopter. I like to have the latest tech and whatnot, and a little pricey, but it's actually a decent device. Do I need it? No, I don't need it. I can get by without it just using my phone, obviously, but it is pretty nifty, and I find myself using it on a daily basis, I'm sure. So anyway, it does come with a charging cradle. You just put around the phone, and it goes around the little port, the plug here, and you can't really see it. But and then you just plug the micro USB plug into that, and it'll charge it. And it charges actually fairly quickly when you do charge it. So anyway, there you go. That's my my quick little opinion, my little review on the Samsung Galaxy Gear. It's your call on what what if you think you could use it or not. Again, I will find myself using it on a fairly regular basis. It just kind of a nifty little thing to have. Is it the greatest thing ever? Not right now, but I think again as the technology advances, these smartwatches are going to be quite the devices to have. Hey, hope you liked my video. If you did, do me a favor and just like it at the bottom. Leave me any comments on anything you want to see down the road or anything you'd like to see different. And stay tuned because in a couple days I plan on doing my review for the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. I've been using it for a few days now, and took a little adjusting to get used to it. I've been on iPhone for a while, but I'm going to do my review and let you guys know what my opinion is. So, again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.